Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another mini park contest results video. Today we're going to be looking at the Master Builder bracket. We're getting to the best of the best now. We're going to be looking at the top 5 winners closer, and the top 3 are getting Steam games of their choice from the prize pool, as well as special medallions in Discord and added to the Planko Champions rank. We will look at the top 10 overall scoring, but there were only 10 submissions in this bracket, so we're going to just look at the overall scoring for the entire bracket. So buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get right on into it, but first, some statistics. There were 10 submissions for the master bracket, which is completely understandable considering the masters make up, I think, less than 2% of the overall community. And for votes, there were 252 voters overall. A lot less than the beginner bracket. I think we started off with like 500 for the beginners and half as many of you guys are voting for the masters, but 250 is more than enough to get a decisive top 5 overall. So absolutely amazing stuff. This is exciting. Those are all the statistics. Let's get in with the top 5, starting with number 5, going to Vulture's Roost, created by Corella Creations. Wow, what amazing creation. Inspired and based off of the Evil Genius video game, this Corella Creations has made a villain lair out of a casino. Super fun. Gigantic build. The whole park is basically a building. It's a kind of another way of doing an indoor park, but it's only half indoor, half outdoor. There's great balance between the two aspects. And the one thing that's very impressive to me is Corella Creations did land in top 5 at 5th place here when they did say they had a baby. We congratulated you on your baby, I believe, and you had to stop playing, and you didn't have enough time to finish. And it just goes to show what a masterful builder you are. If you had the time and you were able to finish your motion track ride a little bit better, you were able to add in those details that you wanted to do, you certainly would have gotten top 3. So you're just missing those final details, but it was super a fun creation. Reminded me of even parts of like Austin Powers, Evil Genius. It had this fun playfulness about it. It was certainly a memorable creation, and I truly love this one. So congratulations on 5th place of the Master Builder bracket, Corella Creations. That is certainly quite the feat. Good luck to you in the future, and I hope the baby is doing well. 4th place runner-up goes to Glacier Rock, created by ThemeWorks. I believe this is the creator of the Penguin Army, and this fortress was supposed to be the place where the penguins were manifested, or some sort of backstory like that. We talked about it in the episode, but it's a dark fortress, very grim, almost like an Alcatraz style place, very monotone, but also masterful and legendary in the details. Really realistic dive coaster in this, amazing flat rides, great shops, definitely has it all and checks all the boxes. I wish to see a little bit more of the pink penguin aspect in this, but apparently you were saving it for the Pink Penguin Park. I've been seeing some murmurs and screenshots and blueprints when we're doing workshop reviews. I'm looking at all these people's workshops to give them promotions for the contest, and everybody's got these Pink Penguin blueprints on their workshops. So I think there's a Pink Penguin Park coming. So that'll be fun, because in that episode, Glacier Rock, I did ask, why is there not more penguins? Like, aren't you the guy that started this whole fad? I think the penguins made 1,000 appearances in this contest, but there was only a few of them in this park. Anyways, I'm going on a side tangent, but that's what you get for doing the Pink Penguins. Yeah, Glacier Rock is a really pretty park. A very, well, not pretty, I mean, yeah, it's masterful, but it's ominous and menacing, but in also a pretty way. All the buildings have ornate details, and it's got some really cool like telescope towers, and there's aspects of it that are beautiful. It's got a steampunk fortress kind of vibe to it, and I really liked it. But definitely masterful quality stuff, deserving of the top 4. So congratulations, ThemeWorks, and I cannot wait for the Pink Penguin Park. And moving on to the 3rd place winner of the Master Builder bracket, the new Planko champion, bronze holder of the master bracket, goes to Malacostra, created by Denise Bubbies. Wow, this is a very interesting one, because I don't think I mentioned this in the actual episode. Now, if my memory serves me correct, this park was made with less than 10,000 pieces. And to give context to people, because 10,000 still seems like a lot of numbers, Blueprints are 5,000. So technically this, if you divide this, you could fit this into 2 blueprints, the entire park. I think it's one of those less is more parks, and it's coming in third. It goes to show you that less can be more, but majority of the park was created by terrain. It's one of the parks that utilized all accesses, 40 by 40 by 40. I think one of the most unique themes in the entire contest, utilizing under the sea. The sea has risen up out of the ocean and into the sky and become Malacostra. It's so beautiful, organic, and unique, and it really is ballsy enough to tackle the underwater theme, and especially in a contest like this. It's very rarely seen, and underwater is just one of those hard things to do. It's just so organic, and you made your whole park just scream under the sea, and it was so beautiful and majestic. I definitely think this deserves top 3, and it stood out. I'm actually surprised it didn't get the second place. I believe this was my second place vote, but it did, to me, stood out as one of the most unique creations in the entire contest. And the terrain was utilized, where we see a lot of people using the terrain on the outside of the park. Denise Babis has put the terrain on the inside of the park and elevated it and created most of the buildings and shops and things out of terrain. So I think it gets one of those kind of terraforming awards, where it stands out as very unique in that way. To me, one of the things that really stood out in this park was the shops. All the shops had this really cool theme, from the sushi shop and having the little seahorse. All the shops had this interior walk around space with an exterior and a whole theme. It was built all up. All of the shops are potential shop contest winners. And that's what I love, when people really put attention to detail into the shops. It's really good stuff. So congratulations, Denise Babis, in winning top 3 gold badge for Discord and a Steam game of your choice from the prize pool. Absolutely amazing stuff on Malacostra. And the second place winner of the Master Bracket goes to Castaway Cove, created by Capital Thrills. Wow. Definitely one of the strongest pirate parks. Now, it'd be interesting to see how this would have fared and paired up against Pirates Cove from the expert bracket created by Rai. I'd say Rai and Capital Thrills, you both did the 2 best pirate parks in the entire contest. I wish you guys were in the same bracket, so we would have determined which one was scoring higher, but that's not the case today. Capital Thrills, you are the you're the pirate master. Because you're in the master bracket and you did the best pirate park, and you came in second. So in theory, this is technically standing as the best pirate park in the entire contest. So yeah, this was an interesting one, because it wasn't purely pirate. It was like pirate steampunk mixed in with a little bit of something else. It was fantasy. It was a hybrid, and I like seeing people do that, where they take a creative theme and they add to it and they elaborate on it. Had a lot of complexity, a lot of depth. Again, utilizing that y-axis, the park had depth to it, and it just had a lot of that shantytown insane layering. Lots and lots of layering, lots and lots of details. Just phenomenal. It really was something that stood out to the rest, and that is why you're getting second place. I don't really know what else to say about this, other than it stood out to be one of the best pirate parks in the entire contest, and that it's an amalgamation hybrid. The shops were top quality. Ride skins were really, really good. Pirate ride skins is difficult, and you did it really, really well. The ride skins definitely stood out to me, and the coasters were fun too, with how rickety they were and how they wove in and out of all this rickety surroundings. So the theming is just over the top. Capital Thrills did a thrilling, top quality themed pirate park, and that pretty much sums it up for me. It's pirate done well. It's just done really, really well. Yeah, so congratulations, Capital Thrills, on one of the best pirate parks in the entire contest, taking second place with the pirates, showing that the pirates can prevail. Rawr. Right to second place, silver of the masters, and a Steam game of your choice. Congratulations, Capital Thrills. And number 1, the best master, the most masterful of them all, goes to Tain Mahuta, created by Bukura. Wow. I feel like we're getting a little bit of deja vu. Just a reminder for everybody, Bukul and Denise Babis were top of their bracket, first and second of the dueling coaster contest. Denise, you're falling a little bit short, pulling in at third, but you're still competing with Bugul. Both of you ranked up and were top of your bracket in the last contest, and now you're in the master bracket and you're top of your bracket in the master bracket. That is insane. It goes to show that the promotion that we gave you in the last bracket, both of you, was well deserved, because now you guys are the top of your bracket again. But talking more on Bugul's creation here and why he got first, you did like 3 gigantic trees, another really unique thing by like almost shrinking the guests down into this gigantic world. And you know, you did the mouse ride, the bird ride. It felt like these animals were giant or the people were tiny. You did a tree fort park. That is so unique. Definitely comes out as one of the most unique parks in the entire contest. Everything was gigantic, but in a tree. You had Mushroom Land, and the mana had a great lore and backstory, and the mana sucking the life out of everything and to re-give life, and it had a heart in the center of the tree. It's just really neat. I loved the coasters. The coasters were phenomenal. After I rid your coasters, I was like, this is winning. First place, for sure. The mouse jumping from tree to tree, branch to branch, and it felt like we were a mouse. You simulated the feeling that you were going for, and then the inverted coaster was like a hanging, you were a bird just swooping around the trees. Just amazing visuals, absolutely amazing visuals. This one really stood out as just different, and I loved it. There's some funny Easter eggs in there too with the poop penguins, and you had some pretty hilarious things, but overall it was just gorgeous. Some of the best lighting overall. Everything had this dark but light, and it glowed, and it was comfortable, and you really pushed the lore. There's a lot of writing and scriptures and descriptions on boards, and some really pretty stuff. I love the lore. It was really cool. So I mean, what else do you say about this other than like you did a jaw-dropping experience and you deserve first place, and you're undeniably first. You did it again, Bugul, because I believe you won first place in the last contest when you were an expert, and now you're doing it again. So watch out for Boogie, everybody. It's amazing how quickly you're climbing the ranks. Yeah, you just came out of nowhere. Like I remember I used your creation as the contest example for the dueling coaster contest. Then you crushed that contest, and then you crushed this contest. It feels like out of nowhere you're deciding to really put yourself out there, and you're working on that Lord of the Rings park as well. I think from here on out, Boogie's gonna be someone to look out for. Whereas you're kind of sitting on the sidelines before a little bit, doing good stuff, but not really making yourself as notable and as prominent. And now you've really put yourself to the foreground here. 2 back-to-back contests, making a statement in this community is cool. So congratulations, well deserved. First place, a gold trophy, and a Steam game of your choice from the master bracket. That is certainly one of the highest achievable feats that is possible in this community. So congratulations, Buhura. Okay, so let's go take a closer look at the charts. Okay, so here's the overall charts. Oh, this is an interesting one. How close is this? I think we have to do this because we did it in the last bracket. So this is so close. ThemeWorks almost taking third from Denise Babis. We're gonna have to give ThemeWorks a prize because this is so close, and there's a drop off from here. So ThemeWorks, you're gonna get a consolation 4th place prize. But here's the look at how it all played out. Bukul just dominating this bracket, similar to what we saw in the expert bracket with Le Olo, but you know, Castaway Cove's keeping up with it, and Malacostra and Glacier Rocks are a tight 3rd and 4th. Very tight. So I think it's only fair to give ThemeWorks a prize, an extra bonus prize. I would have liked to have given it to Dunamal, because I did pick that one as kind of my oddball, but we're gonna have to give it to ThemeWorks for coming so close. Dunamal was unique. Very unique. This is the master bracket, though. This is serious stuff. Everybody here is it's interesting to see because there were only 10 competitors, and Micto Tablepol and Tropicano, Trevor Zero. You guys have nothing to be ashamed about falling down here. We've talked about this before. Generally, when there's like a majority top 5, there's not a lot of points left over for anyone else. But this is the master bracket, you know? You guys have a lot to be proud of just being there. And they were all just memorable creations. Very, very good stuff. So that's the top 10 overall. That's the top 5 and the top 3. Congratulations to Big Cool, Capital Thrills, Denise Babis on top 3. Absolutely deserving of your medals and games. Now, here you can see we didn't give any new ranks to the master builders. No one here became a legend today, unfortunately. And this comes down to workshop padding. What we want to see more from all of you guys on your workshops. The step to legend should be difficult. We want, you know, Bugle, Denise, Babis, some of you have only just entered the master builder rank from the previous contest. And as we can see, while Bugie is smashing the competition, there's a lot of new masters. So there's some shuffling that's going on here. And we want to see what the next contest will entail. You know, we don't want to move people up too quickly. Is the point. So does Boogie smash again in the master bracket in the next contest, or does the new talent that came from the experts move on up and take the throne? Does Denise climb back up? Does Capital Thrills hold his ground? You know, there's a lot of interesting things going on with the master bracket currently. And with the new talent surging up ranks, there's going to be a shuffle. And I want to see what the master bracket looks like, how the scores look like going into the next contest. And a lot of you do need more stuff on your workshop. So we're going to leave things the way they are. No new legends this contest, but you guys are all still masterful. And I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do in the next contest. Boom. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the masters, the best of the best. And now we're going to be moving on to the legends, which is just beyond the best. It's legendary. So tomorrow's episode will be going over all those, and then we'll have a voting form come out for the best of overall, and that'll be really spicy. So congratulations to the top 10 of the Master Builder bracket. There were only 10 of you. So congratulations for just being awesome, and congratulations to the top 3 overall, Bugle, Capital Thrills, and Denise Babis. You guys are getting your medals, your Steam games, all that good stuff. I want to give a thank you to all of you guys for participating. It is great to see the masters holding their own, doing their thing, participating in contests. We need our master and legend bracket to be plentiful, to basically lead the way, pave the way, and lead by example for the lower ranked builders. You know, keep doing what you're doing. We appreciate you. And of course, thank you to all the viewers for viewing these videos and voting on these creations. You help define who is the best of the best and give these scores and create these leaderboards. So we couldn't do it without the viewers, and of course Zayfor for putting us all together. And that's all the shout outs. That is everything. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow in the legend bracket. Bye now.